I'm Bill Broom. I was hosting the last rally August 29th, and then Facebook did a purge on militia pages and the admins of those pages, and I got banned on Facebook. So it really put a wrench in everything, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for still being in contact and everything, but I also want to give a special praise to Monica Fell, because she really stepped up and handled everything really so nicely. So God bless you, Monica Fell. Thank you so much. Now, as everyone knows that I am with the Ohio Militiamen. We are a constitutional militia, and we do not discriminate against race, religion, and politics. So it doesn't matter if you're a Trump supporter, Biden supporter, Republican, Democrat, a homosexual, straight person, or whatever. We are the people, and you guys are the people too. You guys are the militia as well. And we just want to reach out to you, and that if you guys need anything at all, call upon us, and we will be there. And also, all of my militiamen will be wearing this color right here, the Subdued Digital Urban Camo. So if you guys need any assistance at all, please let us know. If you see anything that just doesn't give you, you see something suspicious, just let us know. We'll handle it. And also, the New Philly Police Department and Sheriff's County is also, Tuscarawas County Sheriff is here as well. So they're here to make sure that everyone is safe as it should be. So also, I want to give a shout out to Sheriff Orvis Campbell, because they were actually going to try to shut us down because we were going to be over there, but he stood up for us, and I just want to give out a special thanks to him as well. Thank you guys so much. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce a really good, awesome man. He is the Tuscarawas County Commissioner, Al Landis. Give it up, guys.
What a way to start a rally with a prayer. And what Bill just said, this is not a white supremacist gathering. That's not in us. That's not us. What we are and what you are American patriots. The reason you are patriots is because we are at a crossroads in our country. We are at a serious crossroads in our country. We can change, or we can restore America. And that is what our President, Donald J. Trump, is all about, is restoring America.
Yes.
I am here exercising my First Amendment rights.
Yes.
I am here as a strong supporter of restoring our Second Amendment rights.
Yeah.
It's up to us. We don't have to go get our muskets. We don't have to go get our swords. We have to show up and vote.
Yeah.
And vote we will. Mr. Russo leading the charge there on those that have already voted.
Come on, Al.
You got it. But we do not have to raise a fist. We do not have to burn a building. We do not have to belittle, berate, or disrespect law enforcement. We are law-abiding citizens, and we respect the law and those that wear the uniform.
That's right.
We stand united with them. We pray for their losses. There are so many things that go through your head when you're preparing to come to a rally of such great importance and so close to the election. 10 days out, folks. 10 days. 10 days to make a difference. 10 days to restore America. I could talk about a lot of subjects. I'm going to talk about two. And let's talk about the first one. Monica, and God bless her, and Dave for doing this, and Bill. How many are energized today? Are you energized? Are you ready to vote? But what I heard the other night is Ohio shouldn't matter because we are energy rich. We have oil and gas.
Yeah.
American energy equals American independence.
That's right.
We no longer are dependent on OPEC. We are no longer dependent on Russia.
That's right.
We are energy rich right here in Ohio, with Ohio jobs, and it just means so much to us. And believe me, I've been on the front lines of the energy industry. We cannot afford to lose oil and gas in this country, and especially not here in Ohio, or Texas, or Oklahoma, or South Dakota. We are energy rich, and we should really build on that. So even though they're saying, we're going to take your energy away from you, they're not going to take the energy away from this vote.
That's right.
Yeah.
And as David was praying, he prayed for America. He prayed for the United States. And folks, I'm very concerned about the United States.
Yeah. Come on.
We seem to have division. And when I think about it, and I talk to people, and I talk to a lot of people, as you know, and I listen, and I think that's one of the most important things that a public servant should do is listen. And I'm surrounded by people here that are public servants, and they listen. My opinion is, when we lost the United States, is when we lost law and order. We have got to restore law and order to these United States.
Yes.
We are law-abiding citizens. We stand on that thin blue line with those that protect us.
That's right.
Can you imagine being in dire straits and calling for somebody other than a law enforcement officer to come and help you? I can't imagine that. And then there's some candidates out there, they're not in office yet, at least they're not open about it. But now they're saying, let's defund the Pentagon. What are they thinking?
No.
Defund this, defund that, but let's give everybody everything free. Let's get free healthcare, let's get free education, let's give it free. Well, the hardworking Americans, the hardworking Ohioans, aren't going to stand for that. We are willing to work. We are willing to work together.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us a United States. That is the difference in President Donald J. Trump, is that he is law and order. He will restore law and order. And when I was campaigning in 2016, for Congressman Gibbs and for others, including the president, then to be President Donald J. Trump, one thing that I really reached out into my abilities, and I talked about on a regular basis, is Donald J. Trump, the candidate, will appoint conservative justices for the United States Supreme Court. I would say that our president, Donald J. Trump, has kept his word. And how many times can you say that about a president of any party? They have kept their word. And the reason he's able to keep his word is because he's got very strong support from Republicans in the U.S. House of Representatives, like our Congressman Bob Gibbs,
Yep.
and the Senate. So we've got this big race at the top. But let's don't forget about down ticket. Because the last thing we need is President Trump faced with a Democrat House and a Democratic Senate. That would be just totally disastrous for us as far as our nation. We have got to retain the Senate, and we have got to get the House back in the hands of the Republicans. Don't take a landslide for granted. Get out and vote. Vote for our president for the re-election of Donald J. Trump.
Yep.
Vote for Bob Gibbs, for Bill Johnson, And on the Ohio Supreme Court, many people overlook these things. We have an important race there with Justices Sharon Kennedy and Justice Judith French. They will not legislate from the bench.
That's right.
They will follow the law. They will be. It's so important that we go down ballot and we have a Republican sweep.
Yes. Yes.
Are we energized? Yes. Are we ready to vote? Are we ready to support our president? God bless America.